Welcome back to Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte, North Carolina. It is co-main event time. 10 wins for DOVLET via first round stoppage. He's got 26 pro wins. More wins, almost double the amount of wins that Powell has pro fights so far. The experience advantage clearly favors the smaller fighter here. I think.
Looked to pitch that right hand over the top. Simeon was able to get his head out of the way. Sim's got to be cautious of that. He's going to need more feints to try and draw the attack.
Pecking away at each other's legs so far. Each man showing a lot of respect for the opposing power. There's that spinning kick. Drove it right into the midsection of Simon Powell.
Yeah, good read by Simeon, though. He was able to get a forearm to block it. You don't want to take that to the midsection. Give him very good movement. Level change for Simeon. Can he get this takedown? This would be a huge statement for him.
He's got the hands together, and he does secure the takedown. Lands in the half guard and right into the mount. Look at this. Good scramble from DOVLET to get out of that.
What a knee!
And it landed. Now the right hand's pummeling away. DOVLET YAGSHIMURADOV on a knee trying to survive.
DOVLET's hurt, taking big shots. It's almost like DOVLET allowed him to go to mount, but then when they break, wow, what a flying knee. That was crazy, the fact that DOVLET was able to just eat that.
How did he recover from that? I mean, who appears to have recovered from that flurry on the ground.
Simeon getting a read. That's a nice little high kick. Slaps him on the side of the face. Clearly DOVLET wasn't expecting it. Sim's got to be cautious getting backed up against the fence. That's where the spinning attacks come. One thing that Simeon has to be cautious of, if he does take the fight to the floor again, it wasn't an accident DOVLET allowing mount to happen that quickly, because DOVLET loves a leg lock. So much easier to attack a leg lock if your opponent's in mount. Oh, that was a good uppercut.
Now, snatch single here for DOVLET.
DOVLET could be hurt again here. Might get his neck wrapped.
He does tend to wrestle after he gets dazed. A big lift again, and that's where the height and length of those Simon Powell legs can be so advantageous for him. Even after all that effort in the lift, Sim just tiptoes back down.
You really have to throw his legs out to the side to get a takedown. This is a uncharacteristic of DOVLET, really, to be wrestling this hard. He doesn't really like wrestling, does he?
He ate another uppercut after the knee. Might be changing the game plan on the fly here because of the striking prowess on display from Simon Powell.
Sim's got to be cautious he doesn't lose momentum here and allow DOVLET to work his way back into this. He made such a good statement in that first round, but it could all change if DOVLET's able to catch him and hurt him, knock him down perhaps.
Good right hand there from Simon Powell. Gonna have to build combinations rather than just pick apart one at a time. There's a good long searching hook.
Yeah, he's having a lot of success with his feints now as well. Every time he feints hard, DOVLET's looking at either slipping or level changing. Sim might be thinking about that knee again.
Thought he might turn on an elbow there, spinning elbow as he walked away.
Simeon's still looking for that guillotine. Every time DOVLET puts his head in the pocket, he wraps it just for a second, just to see if he can get a bite on the chin.
Final minute of round 2 now. Simon Powell keeping DOVLET YAGSHIMURADOV out of distance. There was that wheel kick you anticipated in round 1, Dan, but not much on it from DOVLET.
That long left hook's really effective for Simeon. He's feinted a jab a couple of times, man. DOVLET really commits to that right hand, but Sim's ducking out of the way a bit. Here we are, 30 seconds to go. A closer round, but still Simeon is having the better of these striking exchanges. That's a good sprawl, but look at the hustle on this takedown attempt.
DOVLET trying to steal the round with a takedown attempt. That's got to be encouraging for Simon Powell. And now the mouthpiece for one of these fighters is out. Kennedy Smith has a report from the Simon Powell corner.
Yeah, between rounds, Simeon's corner is really just reiterating 2 things with him. Focus on knees and elbows. Those seem to be working on him, guys.
At the moment, Simeon's styling, and that's what's upsetting the crowd. That was a hard low kick blocked by Sim.
Style all you want, as long as there's offense involved. There's a searching hook from Simeon Powell, now a leg kick. Attacks the inside of the lead leg of DOVLET. I think that leg kick might have hurt.
Sim showing some feints, but DOVLET's going to uncork something powerful in a moment. Sim needs to find some offense here just to hold DOVLET up.
Especially if Powell allows himself to get drifted back into the cage. There's a good jab. Stomp kick to the lead leg.
Jab to the body there by Sim. Goes for the body kick. I'd like to see him pick his pace up though still. This is better by Sim. There's a big spin by DOVLET. You can always tell because he changes the position of his front foot. Digs the ball of his foot in to prepare himself to spin. That's a good cross.
Halfway through the third round, DOVLET YAGSHIMURADOV having a hard time finding offense against a much taller and longer Simeon Powell. There's a leaping hook, forced to block. That one caught a ducking Simeon Powell, who responds with a leg kick.
But we know that DOVLET's going to start taking some bigger chances. We're coming up to the last 2 minutes of this fight, and Sim's cruising here, but he's not doing a lot to threaten DOVLET. Kind of peppering him a little bit. It's not enough to hold YAGSHIMURADOV at bay. I think in these next 90 seconds, we're going to see DOVLET take some big risks. This is a far more tactical one. And I don't think DOVLET's taken as many risks as Simeon expected him to.
Simeon will let the footwork finish. And we'll go to the judges' scorecards in the co-main event.
We turn to the judges' scorecards, where Judge Brindle scored the fight 29-28, YAGSHIMURADOV. Judge Varela scored the fight 30-27, Powell. And Judge Mason scored the fight 30-27 for your winner by split decision, Simeon "Smooth" Powell.
So one interesting scorecard in there. Simeon Powell victorious via split decision. Still counts in the win column.
Click below to subscribe and watch more MMA content.